It's Cheeseheads in Paradise, live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Punta Cana, courtesy of Edelman Discoveries. It's Dave and Doreen, the morning KLH.
Good morning, and thank you for listening. We're broadcasting live at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Dave and Doreen, along with Marcus, John McGivern, Dave Coombs. Want to thank Mandy for coming and doing all the difficult work.
Yeah.
Mandy Scott.
Engineer extraordinaire.
And I have to say that we do have a party crasher here, but in a good way.
What?
A very, very good way, yes. First of all, Daryl is one of the first people, and Daryl's been coming on these trips for a long, long time. He's the first one here every morning, along with John's partner, Steve.
Yeah.
They are the first two to come and help support us.
Sometimes before we're even here,
Right.
Daryl's
So
hanging out.
Are you just an early morning riser, Daryl?
Yes, I am. I get up every morning at 3.
Okay, so what did you do? Like, do you still work? Do you still get up at 3 every day?
Happily retired and automatically wake up at 3.
You know how depressing that is to me? You know, someday soon I'll be retired, and you're telling me I'm still going to wake up at 3. That's what you're telling me. And you are not just a husband, but also a father. And who is this lovely person sitting next to me here?
That's my beautiful daughter, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
How are you, Tanya?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so
Welcome.
Tanya is the party crasher that I'm referring to. Tanya, tell everybody how you came up with this idea and how you surprised your dad.
So I texted my aunt that I was probably going to want a vacation soon, and she suggested we crash my parents' trip. So on January 29th, we flew out of O'Hare, and we were about 20, 30 minutes behind you the whole way here. Laura and Moon were really helpful in coordinating all of it. And
That is awesome.
So how did this plan unfold? In other words, like, you were supposed to, I understand, drive your parents to the airport, and you had to somehow tactfully get out of that commitment, right?
so it's really funny because I know, I'm pretty sure my boss is listening. So I made up a little bit of a lie saying I had to go to Chicago to fire someone. And I did not. Instead, I work for a great company. But anyway, I had to go to Chicago to fly. So my amazing husband subbed in for me and took my parents to the airport for me.
You had no idea?
Not a bit. Not even a thought.
So on the way to the airport, did your son-in-law say anything like, hey, she's busy today? Or
He was awesome. He didn't let on at all. He came in the house to see his fish and just, yeah, Tanya will be here to feed your fish every day and his birds, and yeah.
All right, so now tell me about how you got the luggage to your parents when you got to the airport.
Oh, well, so I'm sitting there and the luggage is coming through so slow. And in my head, I'm like, this has to be for a reason. This has to be for a reason. And so I'm messaging with Laura, and she's like, we're on the bus. We're gone. Okay, cool. I'll take now the luggage is showing up. Perfect. I mean, we could not have planned the surprise more perfectly. So we get here, and I see Laura first. Laura starts recording, and then I see my mom, and I grab her. I'm like, lady, come here. And I won't swear, but she said a little word when she saw us. And my mom doesn't swear much, so that's how surprised she was. And then we knew my dad was coming, and his voice went up about 3 octaves when he saw. I grabbed him too, and I was like, sir, come here. And he's following this crazy lady, pulling him like, I think he didn't think he was allowed to have food outside. So he looks up at me, and his voice goes up, what are you doing here? And then he sees his sister. And I won't do that on the air. It went way up. And yeah, so it was perfect.
That is so sweet.
That is really cool.
Yeah,
And
round
we
of applause for
appreciate
that.
you coming here and joining us. The big question is, are you guys having a good time?
The best time. This group is so much fun. And it's like all our neighbors. You know, because we're all from Southeast Wisconsin. So it's super fun.
I understand the person she went to Chicago to fire Craig Counsell.
Yeah.
I think
It's about time. That guy's been managing down there for too long. You know what? Can we go back just to a second about the people from Wisconsin? Not just our group, but I can't believe how many people are here from Wisconsin. We had a whole tram of people from Wisconsin. Unknowingly, there was a little boy and his mom and dad, and the little boy was the cutest thing I ever saw. I said last night I wanted to just put him in my pocket and take him home with me. He was just like this tiny little toddler, and he was talking about the beach, and he was so excited. And so I asked him where he lived, and I hear his dad whisper, "Tell her you're from Wisconsin." And I was like, "I'm from Wisconsin." And he gets all giddy. And the whole rest of the tram turns around and went, "We're from Wisconsin." So there was a whole group from Union Grove and Green Bay, and then us. And it's like, you can't go anywhere without bumping into your neighbor, I swear.
Well, not to mention the fact that on the plane ride down here, we had another radio group from Appleton that was on the plane with us as well. So there are cheesers everywhere. I love it.
Everywhere.
Here in the Dominican Republic.
We're taking over.